What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with yet another video here. We are actually going to be talking about our last team. This is our last team in the division that we are going to be finishing here this is our last team. And not in the West completely, but this is our last team in the Central Division, and that is going to be today the Chicago Blackhawks. If you guys like these kinds of videos, remember, leave a like, subscribe, the notification bell, hit me up on Snapchat, add my socials in my bio. So let's get into this. Alright, so the Chicago Blackhawks, first of all, last year they were 23, 53, and 6 and had 52 points. But yeah, so they were pretty bad, but what they did this offseason they grabbed guys like Bertuzzi, Taylor Hall, I believe. No, Bertuzzi, Teuvo Teravainen, who else did they just grabbed a couple of really good guys this year in the offseason, which I'm going to talk about. Their coach, I forget his name. Luke Richardson. Okay. So, Luke Richardson is their coach, which I was like, whatever. But it is what it is. Yeah, so I'm trying to film this quickly because my game starts at 2:32, which is a weird time. Today starts playoff postseason baseball today. But yeah, so they have guys like Bedard, Bertuzzi, Teravainen, who will hopefully step up and make this team be a little bit better than last year. Jason Dickinson, Nick Foligno, Joey Anderson, Andreas Athanasiou, Ryan Donato, Taylor Hall, Philip Kurashev, Ilya Mikheyev, Frank Nazar, Lucas Reichel, Landon Slaggert, Craig Smith, Nolan Allen, TJ Brody, Seth Jones, Wyatt Kaiser, Kevin Korchinski, Alec Martinez, Artem Levashov, Connor Murphy, Isaac Phillips, Alex Vlasic. They have guys like Laurent Brossoit, Peter Mrazek, Arvid Soderblom, and Drew Commesso. They were rocking a lot of Peter Mrazek / Arvid Soderblom last year, which at the end of the day, that's kind of like not really what you want to do. But, like, maybe they'll rock Laurent Brossoit a little bit this year, who was a guy that's helped the Vegas Golden Knights win the Cup 2 seasons, not last year, not 23-24, but 22-23 season when they won, when he helped them when they won the Cup. But yeah, so that's kind of like what they have done, I mean, this team, I feel like the Hawks are a team, they could be good, but they could also be absolutely garbage this year. Who knows with how they are. I mean, they got some good guys on the team. I mean, like, Teuvo Teravainen, former Carolina Hurricane. He started with the Hawks. Then he went to the Canes. Now he's back with the Hawks. He could be the difference to this team. He could be that missing piece of the puzzle that they needed to be good and maybe get back into a playoff spot this year. But who knows? We just need to see who they get and what they do. They need like Connor Bedard, fresh off a Calder Memorial Trophy winner, had a really good season last year. But at the end of the day, this team, I don't know where this team's going to stand. We'll see what they do on opening night. I don't remember who they play on opening night. I don't remember if they're home or they're away, but speaking of opening night, I'm actually going to talk about their schedule here a little bit. So they play tonight so they actually are hosting the Eastern time. I want Eastern time just for this one because it may be easier. They're going to be their home opener is because it's the Hawks. Their home opener is on the October 17th when they take on the San Jose Sharks at 8:30. That is a Thursday. It's like 3 weeks from Thursday. But their first game is next Tuesday against the Utah Hockey Club at 10 o'clock. Then they have the Winnipeg Jets and the Edmonton Oilers back-to-back. Then they have the Flames. Then they go home and host. They start a 4-game road trip. They start a 4-game road trip to start the year. Then they go home for 4 games. They host the Sharks, the Sabres, the Vancouver Canucks. I don't know why I struggle to say that. And then the Nashville Predators. Then they host the Stars, the Avs. Then they go to Dallas. Then they go to Colorado. Then they go to San Jose at the end of the month. And they host the Sharks at 10:30 on Halloween. Also, at some point, they'll be playing my Penguins. Do they play them in November? No, Penguins in November. How about December? They do play the Winter Classic, though, on December 31st, which is a Tuesday, which is New Year's Eve. They don't even play them there. Oh, I know when they play them. And they don't play them in February either, or March. They don't even play them till April. We don't even play them till, Pens don't even play them till April, because on April 6th and April 8th, it's a home-and-home series against the Blackhawks, which is super weird. But yeah, so this is a Chicago team where there's I feel like this team is a little bit better, but at the end of the day, they might be a little better. I mean, they're starting to, as you guys saw last year, and what I said at the beginning of the season, before the beginning of the video, not beginning of the season, at the beginning of the video, I said that they were kind of they were garbage. When I read off to you guys their record, they had 53 points last year. Maybe they'll get into that 80. Maybe they'll try to creep into a playoff spot. Who knows? This team, the last time they were in the playoffs was Blackhawks. Was the last one, seriously? The last time they were in the playoffs was what year? Division Championship, 16-17. Their last playoff appearances was 2019, 2020. Was in 2019, 2020. Stanley Cup playoffs was in 2019, 2020. But before that, the bracket. Who did they play and how far did they get? Let's see. Chicago, they played the Oilers and they beat them in 4. And then they went to Vegas. And then they played Vegas. Oh, those were qualifiers. Then they played Vegas and they lost in 5 in the second round. Okay, so they lost in the... the 2019-2020 season was a little bit weird. I'm probably going to make a video talking about that here eventually. But yeah, so at the end of the day, like I said, this team could be, if everyone does, Nick Foligno, if Taylor Hall, Nick Foligno, and guys that I just mentioned on their roster have a really good year, this team is going to be probably look like one of the best teams in hockey. If not, probably, I shouldn't say the best teams, one of the better looking teams in hockey, especially in the West, competing for a playoff spot. But if you guys like these kinds of videos, remember, leave a like, subscribe with a notification bell, hit me up on Snapchat, add my socials in bio, and I will see you guys all. Oh, and by the way, I did want to mention, now that we are done with this division here, we finished that was our last team in that division, in the Central. Now we're going to move on to the Pacific. We're going to start, I'm actually going to do this one, I'm going to keep going down, and tomorrow we're going to talk about the Canucks. Thursday we'll do the Oilers, Friday the Kings, Saturday Vegas, Sunday we'll do the Flames. That video might be out early on Sunday, probably around 5 o'clock, maybe later, Flames. Next Monday, we'll do the Kraken. Tuesday, we'll do the Ducks. And then next Wednesday, we'll do the Sharks. And that'll probably wrap up we'll probably do it hours before game time. But yeah. So I will see you guys all tomorrow for the Canucks. Peace.